Guys, this might be the worst Just Drawing stream I've ever done.
Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Welcome to Just Drawing. Come on in, guys. Come on, everyone in. Everyone in. All the way. Yep, all the way to the back. All right, now that we're all here, what are we doing today? We're gonna draw some stuff. If you can believe it, I made a bunch of sliders, like cheeseburger sliders for Din Din, and holy mackerel, I really should have drained the grease from the beef when I was preparing it. Gotta drain the grease from the beef if you catch my drift. We're gonna open requests now. In the meantime, for those of you just hanging out, like, I'm not gonna request anything from this fucker. Well, first of all, fuck you, alright? Starting off with a very aggressive stream today. I'm not gonna take no shit from you guys, alright? I'm tired of it. I'm gonna remind everybody that we have a Cameron Blake Discord server. Look at this wonderful community of strange individuals. I don't know how to describe it. There's a place where you can catch up on all the videos I've posted. There's a place where I might post some work in progress stuff. Look at this. Here's animation I'm working on about a bee. Look at that. Real animation on one of these live streams. Just, who could have fucking guessed? There's all sorts of stuff. We got a place where you can post your art in case I haven't convinced you to join. We've got Tuxmungus Fancyton posts a Garfield comic every day. It's the highlight of my day. So, don't tell anybody, but today's Garfield Smiley makes dining easier. Gulp. So does sneaking donuts. Hold on. Does this not work? Damn it. I got a little sound effect thing right there. And it doesn't fucking work. Whatever, man. I'll make my own sound effects, damn it. Our first request in from Mao. Crazar from Paul Masters 9009. Crazar! Okay, what the fuck am I looking at? This is horrifying. Seems like something that would be on Adult Swim. Paul Masters is on Adult Swim. Okay, I figured it was something. This is like really disturbing, actually. Damn, check out those sternocleidomastoids, guys. Holy cow. I took an anatomy art class thingy, but I've probably forgotten like 90% of it. I found it really fascinating just to learn how the body functions pretty much. So much of the body is like, excuse me, oh that's the, guys, that was a greasy burp. Oh man, I gotta take a breather here. Oh, I really should have drained the grease from the beef. But like so much of the body is just like a system of pulleys and levers. I guess that's the like just look at the hand, you know, like all the tendons sit on top of your hand, and when you want to raise your finger, those muscles are just pulling the finger back, just, you know, like, oh shit, like, all right, and you're just doing that, like, you know, totally involuntarily, just no thought to it. But all that goo in there, all that meat and sinew, ooh, let's get so excited talking about it. What was I talking about? I completely fucking blanked out there, guys. I'm seriously so I knew this was gonna happen too, but I wanted to make those sliders because they were, I mean, pretty good, guys. Kind of afraid to draw the rest of this guy's body. All right, that's we're off to a great start, guys. This is Crazar, I think, with a cat.
Splatter, drip down, grease here, there, grease. What are you gonna do? Get relief. Use a concentrated degreaser. Grease relief. I feel so clean. Get grease relief.
Shelternate says, if someone is pissing you off and you're an artist, then you could say, fuck you, I'm an artist, and I can draw you pregnant. Welcome, Bourgeoisie. Oh, you know what? Since I think $4.99 and Bourgeoisie are here, if I remember correctly, one of you recommended the movie, or both of you maybe, recommended the movie The Magic Christian. And I watched that a couple weeks ago. I could not get into it, guys. I'm so sorry. There were good parts and bad parts, probably more bad parts than good parts. There's one scene I did like that was at least unexpected in the way it was edited. So we fast forward to the end of the movie. They're on a cruise ship amongst, very elite, wealthy people, very rude, rich people, whatever, Peter Sellers is right next to a very, very a very rich guy. A very rich older guy. A waiter spills a drink on his clothing, and he gets really upset. And Peter Sellers looks at him like, this guy seems pretty mean. Sellers turns around to him and asks, oh, have you noticed there aren't a whole lot of people of color on this ship? Is that a bit odd? And then the old man, he turns out to be racist, so he's like, oh, yeah, not a problem here, blah, blah, blah. And then Sellers like, okay. And then instantly cuts to, like the lighting's completely different. There's, a band playing, sexy striptease song, and then there's a black guy and a white guy in nothing but Speedos. They go up to this guy and do, this really, seductive dance, I think. It makes him super uncomfortable, and I guess, that scene was pretty funny. Mostly because of the way it just cut straight to that sequence. We've got Coyote. Alright, Coyote. What's this character all about? He has a fishbowl for a head, just drawn with his hands in his hoodie pockets. Okay. Draw a fishbowl, fish in his head. What fish in? Oh my god. I really should have drained the grease from the beef. Please draw a fish in his bowl. Okay. Please draw a bowl in his fish. In regards to good movies I watched the original Forbidden Planet for the first time this week. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love space. I love alien planets. I love science fiction. I love robots. I love astronauts. I love space. I love alien planets. I love robots. And I love astronauts. And I love space. And that movie has everything, has all that and more. In the future, some astronauts are sent to rescue a small colony of humans on a alien planet. Their leader, Dr. Morbius, has gone missing, I think. They go there to check out what's going on, but they discover that there is something mysterious happening on this planet, on this forbidden planet. And I loved it. Of course I love it. Kidding me? Who do you think I am?
Who do you think you are? I am!
But that movie was pretty groundbreaking. I'm sure if you guys go back and look at it, it's gonna look like any kind of cheesy 50s sci-fi B movie. It was the first sci-fi movie to be set entirely on an alien planet, or a planet other than Earth, which is really funny. There's tons of sci-fi. I really should have drained the grease from the beef. Sci-fi movies, or sci-fi movies, if you're, when I pronounce it normally, they usually start on Earth and they go to the other planet. This one takes place entirely either in space or on the planet itself. First was the first fully fleshed out robot character, Robbie the robot, who isn't just a robot who does robot things. It's an actual character, and there's a reason for that character to be part of the story. Something else I'm totally missing. First fully electronic score, as in soundtrack, which was pretty of its time in the 50s. What's interesting is that the composers who made that soundtrack weren't part of the union. According to the union, they could not be credited as composers for the movie. So the studio had they're not composers, don't worry. They're musical embellishers or something. I think it was called tonal embellishment or something. And they could argue it's not real music. It's weird kind of, they're just tapping a bunch of keys on a digital keyboard. That's all I legally can say about Forbidden Planet. Circularize this head a bit more. Alright, this is alright. We'll clean it up later. Yeah, there's a Coyote fishbowl head. That's the name I'm going for.
Forbidden Planet. Welcome to the planet called Altair 4, where Morbius, the last member of a vanished civilization, takes you deep down into his...
Welcome, Steve is me. Haven't been able to make it the past couple streams. Had some stuff going on, but I figured to pop in to say I'll hopefully be able to watch the next one. Hell yeah, Steve is me. Glad you could make it. I appreciate you stopping by and for the kind words. Keep on trucking, as they say in real life. That's what they say out there, guys, in the real world. If you listen closely, you can hear it. It's that one psychological phenomenon where you hear a new word or phrase, you start to notice it so much more out in life. That's gonna be you now. I've now poisoned your minds. And now you're gonna hear every time someone says keep on trucking, you're gonna think back to this moment and be like, what the fuck? Cameron totally called it. Oh god, we have Kelly Austria's request. Galatea, I don't know how to pronounce that. Galileo of the Spheres, by Salvador Dali, but with kiwi. Oh, sweet Jesus. Kelly Austria, are you for fucking real? Explain yourself, Kelly Austria. How about, Kelly, if you do not mind, I could give this a hearty try off the air, because this might actually kill me right now. I don't even fucking know how I would start. I could probably cheat it, like, kind of poorly. I'll try and figure something out off the air, because right now I'm fading. My first thought is I draw a regular kiwi, just, you know, that's the regular kiwi. There we go. There you go. That's the drawing. Then I take this drawing and I would make some circles. Shit, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, I'll figure it later. Moving on. I have to move on. Okay. There you go. That's the drawing.
Je suis fou du chocolat l'envers.
This next one is from BuzzTunes. Dr. Bob from Clay World, eating a hot dog from the middle, standing or sitting on top of a pile of bloody blue clay. Okay. Oh, clay. Previous stream, I completed every single drawing, and this one I'm struggling to get like halfway through. That's what happens when you eat a whole bunch of sliders before you start. Don't make the same mistake I did, kids. Speaking of piles of bloody clay, I rewatched John Carpenter's The Thing yesterday night, and that the effects in that movie are still so friggin' disgusting and incredible, and ugh, that's a fun movie. That's a really engaging story, but I mean, above all, the effects in that movie are so over the top, but fairly believable. I'm pretty squeamish when it comes to blood and guts and all that stuff. But Kurt Russell's in it. Wilford Brimley is in it. Keith David, a whole bunch of other actors I do not remember the names of. Semi-pro baseball player Kurt Russell. What? No shit? That's crazy. It's a great movie to put on when it's like snowing like crazy outside, because it takes place entirely in Antarctica, and it's just that setting is so like unforgivingly crazy. I have like a fear of like open water. The idea of walking around in Antarctica, it like activates that same type of fear that I get when I see like open water and you can't see underneath it or something like that. The fact that like it's snow or it's ice covered in snow, and underneath that ice is, you know, the ocean. It's all water. Either the ice can crack and you fall in, or there's crevices hidden, buried in the ice that you could fall into and then slide down into the water. So when you have an entire continent covered in ice, does Antarctica even, is it connected to, it's got to be connected to like the Earth's crust, right? It's not just a floating one giant iceberg. I feel like I should probably know that. Oh, wait, do I draw the vest? Oh, wait. Answer my own question. That name tag says Bob on it, so yes. Y'all eat your hot dogs from the middle or from the tip? I'm a tip purist. Just the tip, you know. Gotta keep it pure from tip to tip all at once. Remy, you talk about you just fold it in half. You just eat the hot dog like you just fold it. Oh man. Guys, this might be the worst Just Drawing stream I've ever done. What do I have on the... Oh, I forgot to shit. That's what I've done. Just shitting. It's time to spin the goddamn wheel, so take it away. Hello, I'm here in the wheel dimension. Let's spin the wheel, MFers. It's Sire Animates. Congratulations, Sire Animates. You have won the spiel. The grease is going to my brain. You guys, he's won the spiel. You've won Steven Spielberg. Congratulations. It's time for the honorary throwing of the notes. The notes have been thrown. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I didn't even show the rest of the goddamn drawings. We didn't really draw a lot, but starting with our first drawing, we drew... Oh god, I forgot about this guy. Crazar, with a little tiny cat. This is Coyote's character. Fishbowl head. This is done. It's pretty much done. We did Dr. Bob, eating a hot dog from the middle, Clay World, you know. And yeah, I barely did anything today. It was a greasy day. Sometimes there are days and sometimes there are greasy days. So that's all I got. Goodbye. Oh, time to go watch some sauerkraut. Gotta drain the grease from the beef if you catch my drift.